Gangsta. So it's a piece. I got a picture of him on my platform as well, Black and Mo. But yeah, that's where he come from.
I was gonna get around to Blackie Mo because I remember you mentioning like it was with Blackie Mo that you seen your first body chopped up, or you seen the body chopped up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That experience right there, like how you come about that situation, like how old was you at the time?
Okay, this is when I first come in contact with Black and Mo in the 80s. It was me, his little cousin, his little brother, Roy. He deceased, my best friend, Ugly. I got a picture of me and Ugg when I was young, when I first took my hit. We were standing up, and I was always infatuated with gangsters, people older than me in the streets. So all of us standing right here, and Black and Mo sitting on the porch. There's some other guys that's right there, and they was talking about some kind of beef. So Mo looked at us and said, "Y'all little boys, y'all go stand on and get out of our mouth." So we walked over, but I still was looking because I was like, "Man, what's going on?" That's Black and Mo. They talking because he's sitting on the step. He's sitting down with some slippers on, and they stand up in front of him talking, trying to, I guess, get something, whoever it is, squash whatever it was. So this is like in the 80s. It wasn't until I broke out in 91 from Juvenile, LTI, that I spray painted my name on the wall. And one of my homegirls at the project, he used to call her, and she told him, "Yeah, you know Lil Gangsta?" He was like, he didn't know me by that name because I got that name in juvenile jail. Right. So but she was like, well, he didn't spray paint Lil Gangsta on the wall in the project. He said, "Call him." So I talked to him and I reminded him who I was because he told me about Terrence. So he was like, "Man, send me something." At the time, I didn't have a lot of money. I sent him $20. He was happy, so I thought I did something big because, people looked up to Black and Mo. So for him to take my $20, oh, that's cool, Right. Yeah, so I go back to jail when they made to release me in 92, he was home. So I was like, man, all my childhood friends was in jail already. So when they made to release me, I was like, yo, all I need is a gun. Because I got to go start putting in work, you know what I'm saying, to get right. So he was like, man.
How old was you when they released you?
50. Oh.
You say juvenile?
Yeah, they had gave me juvenile life till I was 21. I went in 90. I stayed a year and 6 before we broke out. 16. Okay. So he told me, he said, bro, he said, believe it or not, he said, I ain't robbed nothing since I've been home. I'm like, yeah, he said, bro, I'm gonna come around by your house later on. So he came by my mama's house in the project. We lived on Willow Street at the time. He bought a 9mm Ruger, a Mac 11, and a 22, one of them little 22 machine gun with the banana see-through clip with the scope on it, with the little stock fold on it.
Like a 22 long rifle? Yeah,
one of them little thing with the little banana clip with the little see-through clip. You can see the bullets in. So he went and bought this Taurus station wagon. It had no tape player. They had like a regular radio. We used to have the headphones and listen to the tape. But that's when Mary J. 411 was jumping. And at Rex in Effect, all I want to do was zoom, zoom, zoom in the book. That was his favorite song. I used to hate that song at first. So he driving, right? But I come up still in cars, so I could drive good. So when we drive, he turned the corner. When he turned back, he turned with the steering. I said, what the world, what you doing? So he said, well, you want to drive? Yeah, let me drive. So, because I'm fresh, from stealing cars, 89, 90, went to juvenile. So
I got that wheel.
Yeah, so him and Eric Maurice in the car. And I pull up by the trap, so Eric like, no, hold on, no, don't do that. I said, what's wrong? He said, man, back up, because somebody get us, we got to be able to spin off. Mm-hmm. You're in traffic, you pull up, you jam, you hit.
Right.
So he had taught me that. And Black and Mo was dealing with this drug dealer. He's still alive now, but it was a situation when somebody owed him money. And
I ain't trying to cut you off. You say Blackie Mo taught you about the pulling up the stoplight?
Eric Maurice, the other gangster, okay, right. Okay. Me, Black and Mo, Eric Maurice in the car together. Because when I come home, those two was running together.
So they vetted you for real, kind of.
Yeah, well, Eric Maurice sent me on a mission too. Yeah, he sent me on the crash.
What age was you on your first mission?
I was 11 years old. I was 11. But so Eric and Black and Mo was running. Their cousins, but they was running neck and neck. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to be Black and Mo right-hand man. Eric Maurice out the Magnolia Project. They both out the Magnolia Project.
Right.
But Black and Mo had moved on Josephine. Eric Marie stayed back there all his life. So when I first broke out, that's who I was by this house, and Eric Marie's coming there, and I'm talking all this gangster talk. He giving the Mac. It's a boy around there on Willa, go handle it. I go hit him up. When I went to stand over, there's a lady come up, hey, please don't kill him. I stopped. It was a hit on him. I didn't know.
On the same dude?
It's a different dude, but I went to take this hit. Well, actually, I didn't go to take a hit. My bad. I went to do this for Eric to show him that I was really about that action.
Right.
But all the while, it was a hit on this dude, so Eric sent me on a mission, and he got paid. You know what I'm saying? I got played. Yeah, sit me on the bed. You know how you young and you be, I'm with this, what's up?
Just
You
trying
talk.
to,
You
something to the OGs.
right,
Yeah.
man, he sent me out on that crack. And let me tell you what's crazy. I didn't know that dude, right? So when they picked me back up, I'm going to get to the body thing. When they picked me back up in 92 October, I was wanted for homicide and attempt murder. I go to, a lot about my age, I go to adult jail, and the dude I had hit up was like, they had a jazz fest, and we was outside, and he was across from me. I got on a green shirt, and this other older guy got on a green shirt, and they got this big old black dude, they had let out the hole. He was leaning up on a little brick slab. I'm sitting down, another dude. So the little dude, my homie named Juvie. Juvie about 49 years old, still called himself Juvie. He did 31 years in Angola. He been home about like 7, 8 months now. He was right there, young, wild, kind of tall. He was like, man, oh boy, you shot up, he on the 6th floor. That's him over there right there with the bush. So I look. So when he pointed him out to me across the yard, I'm reading his lip. He telling the big dude, say, hey, little gangster on the 6th floor who shot me up. Handle that for me. So I look, I get the dude like, I got you. Like, this is a big boy right here, right? But then when he say green shirt, I said, oh, I'm young. So, I ain't shot him. He gonna be thinking this older dude that's around the age that shot him.
Right.
So Juvie told me, I'm gonna help you fight when we get upstairs. The problem was this. When you come upstairs, you had south side and you had north side. I was in south side, three cells, 10 mans in each cell. I was in cell 2, the dude was in cell 1. Juvie, who gonna help me fight, he on this side, so he gotta go on his side. So when you come out, you go on a tier, you could go in and lock the bars. So I didn't want to just go in my cell like that because I had no other people to come in. So I stayed out in the hallway because I felt like when this guy come up, because he had a few days, he had like maybe 60 days in the hole, and back then what they would do is when you go to the hole, if you do 30 days, they're gonna let you up for 1 day for air, and then you go back to the hole to finish your time. So I thought I was like, man, it's a big dude. I ain't about to let him come in the cell and fight me. I'm gonna fight him out in the hallway so the deputy come and break us up right quick. Right. So he came up, I waited in the hallway for him. He went straight in the cell and shut the gate. I was like, okay, cool. I went and shut my gate. So they let him back out later on that day. I'm at the bars writing my little letters. And he was like, you little gangster? I said, yeah. You shot such and such? I said, yeah. Actually, me and the guy, when I first come home in 2022, me and the guy finally talked. The guy I hit up home. I was like, yeah. He was like, man, you got some heart. I was like,
I reconciled?
Yeah, we kicked it, yeah. Because he thought I was still on the bull after all that long time. Because I was a juvenile when I hit him in 91. At that time, I was just growing. I became an animal,
Type
by
shit.
then, yeah. So, yeah, but back to about the body part. It was a hit that Mo took, and by me hanging with Black and Mo and Eric, and I was a good driver. Excuse me, that's how I was able to participate in seeing that. Let me say that,
Right.
Yeah, I was able to see that.
That's what put you in the wrong.
Yeah, I was able to see that because I was young, and I wanted to be a part of something. Like I tell everybody now with my nonprofit, everybody I grew up in the neighborhood around was gangsters, so they taught me how to be a good criminal. They taught me how to get away with stuff and do stuff. I never had nobody to sit me down and say, look, if you go to jail, this is what's gonna happen. Or, the police did it. I didn't have that. Moms always worked. You know what I'm saying? Right. So everybody I grew up was gangsters teach me how to get away with the crimes,
So it went no different direction.
Yeah, all I know is just go this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was watching you on one podcast where you spoke on, I guess, trying to set up your plug at the time. You was finna time up.
Oh, that's how I got what you talking about.
Is that how you got caught up?
Yeah, what happened was, it's two different guys, right? Now, I don't try to wreck my brain no more, but it's these two guys I got in mind, right, that will always come by heroin from me.
Yeah.
So one of them, I was wanted for a murder in '94. So it's doing this Sterling Mosquito. It's crazy, man. All of us together, we waiting on Stone to come. He had a black Bravada with the gold edition. Looked like when black Bravada back then looked like Cherokees, right? So I'm going to turn myself in for the murder. One of these dudes wanted some drugs, so I get his money. He only wanted like 2 ounces. It wasn't a lot. Back then, ounces was like $800, something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what was a kilo back then? Heroin.
17. Oh, the heroin. Oh, about anywhere from 80 to 100. No, this was coke.
Coke.
Yeah, heroin was expensive back then. Like now, that stuff ain't watered down. That stuff ain't nothing now. But I kept the dude money. I go in Stone hallway, go in the house, come out the back door, jump in the truck. So doing this to all them last Stone, get what you laughing? What y'all laughing? Man, I took a boy money. I'm about to turn myself in, so I need this. It made me go to McDonald's. I treated him at McDonald's, and I went on to turn myself in. I know people like, boy, you turn yourself in on murder? But in my city, you get a police report, so you're going to know who the witness is before you even must go grand jury, whatever. You're going to know who all the witnesses is, whatever.
So you even make it to court.
Yeah, so then I had a dream team out there. I got Stone with the money, and I got 3 hitters.
Right.
Play with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
did New Orleans, I ain't trying to cut you off, did they have like a situation where the cases go cold after a while?
Yeah,
Like,
it's called cold case.
Too many cases and shit.
Yeah. Whenever they can't solve the case after so long, it goes to the cold case homicide.
Yeah, that'd be like what, 48, 72 hours?
Well, I don't know. I've been seeing on TV first 48. I didn't never know what it was.
Yeah,
but
I
know
thought New Orleans had their own law going on with that.
No, the law we had was when I get locked up, the prosecutor had 60 days to indict me, to keep me in jail.
Oh, so long, yeah.
But on that 58, 59th day, if I don't go to court, I'm like, oh, boy, I'm out of here, boy, I'm out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So they would just let us out on a 702 Norcross, I want to say, meaning, okay, we're going to let you out, but if we get more evidence, we're going to come back and pick you up.
Right, pick you up later.
But we know, man, I'm out here now, beat it, you know what I'm saying? But then now they changed the law to where the prosecutors could get an extension for another 60 days. Yeah.
So if they want, they just extend it on you, try to get more evidence.
Right, this is another, we have 60, so they got like 120 days now. Like I want to say, is it Alabama? Is it Alabama or Mississippi? One of them, where they could just lock you up and just have you sitting there until they feel like they get tired. I was like, well, ain't no law yet. He said, man, ain't no law on that. They just arrest you, and they just, oh, man, y'all tripping.
Yeah, it's soft.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so you ultimately was like sentenced to a life sentence?
I had life plus 20. The 20 come from when you was asking me about who I was trying to set up to connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that situation.
Yeah, I told my co-defendant, I said, listen, since they won't be slick and come down to New Orleans and they mail the draw, I said, look, when we get them by your house, we're going to kill them over there. He said, man, we ain't do my house for no killing. I said, man, we're going to tie them up and do them later. So by my phone being tapped at the time, and he said no, they gave me solicitation to commit murder because I solicited the question to him. But had he said, yeah, we're going to do that, I got conspiracy to commit murder.
Right.
But I got solicitation to commit murder. That was my charge. Continuing criminal enterprise at 848. That's a kingpin charge. I was one of the youngest one to be charged with that. And I have the solicitation to commit murder because I wanted to kill or connect, take the drug from him.
And they heard all of it on the tap.
Yeah, and look, let me tell you what was crazy. When the connect got busted, I go around the methamphetamine project where the dope was, where the kilo, the heroin was supposed to go. I'm around there trying to find what's going to do. And I tell my co-defendant on the phone, look, it's supposed to be coming to the mail. You want to rob the mail, man? I don't know my phone tap, man. The Fed listen to all this stuff, man. We were young and wild back then, man.
Y'all was good. Y'all